The All-Ireland between the Abbey Tipperary and St. Louis Ballymena at headquarters, Croke Park. The messages broadcast on the rooftops and artists express their feelings in colour. The Abbey beat Dungarvan and Oscarberry and then Meath Hospital in the Munster semi-final and had to withstand fierce pressure right until the very end.
Here, I'd say there could be a quick one. It's kicked by Eddie Scully, a big massive high ball dropping in around the square. It is broken out, well broken out as far as Vincent. Vincent doesn't win it. Vincent is away, Vinny is away. Vinny's like a march here as far as Diarmuid O'Halloran. Holly has it, Holly is moving again. This man will do on a run. He dodges around 1-2.
In the Munster final against Coleman's Fermoy, attacks were built up from a solid defence to attain a very narrow victory.
That is on his way out. Is that midfield? Beautiful pass out to Robert O'Grady. Robert O'Grady turns inside again, goes across his own goal. A dangerous thing to do. Beautiful ball out now to Pat Duggan. Duggan has the ball. Takes it to pass number 12 for takes it to pass James Colony there. And here we go. Beautiful play there by the Abbey. It is down as far as Damien O'Brien. Damien inward. Beautiful ball across to John Stapleton. The man could move. He finds Peter. It passes Peter. It's got to Harley. This is danger already for Dave Goldmans. He's away. A beautiful ball to Hartley. And a stat that I've never seen, and again the ball was driven in by John Stapleton. Stapleton kicked it on and it went past the ball.
Against Knockbeg, the same type of build-up was evident to secure another great victory.
This is brilliant out to Damien O'Brien. He'll make ground here. Do I see a move from the jibber? There's no move from the jibber. A class ball to Damien Fogarty. Just how is it Peter? Peter Leonard is away. It's over the bar. This is something special from this team. I'll tell you one thing, they're as good as the Kerry teams down in the 40s, 50s and 60s. I've never seen anything like them anyway.
And so Kerry brought the Sam Maguire Cup to the Abbey to give an idea of what national success might feel like. Everyone wanted to get that winning feeling and to lift the coveted silverware. John Crowley described the training necessary for would-be champions in an interview with David Burns. Support for the Abbey comes from all quarters, local and further afield as well. And a generous sponsorship is forthcoming. Businesses in the town help in all sorts of ways. Main Street is made aware of what's happening with window displays. Training and tactical talks continue on an almost daily basis on both school pitches. Artists are given a free hand to express their support for the green and white and also with a chance to win a tracksuit. Walls are covered for days with colourful samples. The computer is used to give vent to enthusiasm. Players are profiled and shown in action. Some catch the action of the moment from previous encounters. Determination, grit and the will to win is colourfully captured. As preparations are almost complete, let's meet the members of the panel. Don Holmes, goalkeeper from Ula, a powerhouse behind the defence. Michael Cosgrove, defender from Salahead, capable of launching effective attacks. Eddie Grace, forward from Bansha, super sub in the semi-final with 2 goals and a point. Patrick Duggan, defender from Arraville Rovers, solid and on the Tip minor team. Damien O'Brien, forward and sharp free taker from Éire Óg and on the Tip minor team. Ger Stapleton, centre forward from Arraville Rovers and captain of the Tip minor team. Niall O'Shea, forward from Bansha, netted a beauty goal in the Munster final. John Morrissey, defender from Bansha, a great carrier of the ball and on the Tip minor team. Vincent Murphy, defender from Bansha, he can break the heart of any attacker. Leo Leonard, fullback from Aherlow, solid as a rock and sticky as glue. Peter Leonard, forward and captain from Aherlow and on the Tip Minor team, loves the open space. Mark Hanley, forward from Arraville Rovers on the Tip Minor team. Brian Ryan, forward from Éire Óg and Carty. And Mark Peters, a defender from Banch and underage next year. Richard Leahy, forward from Éire Óg and Carty, ready to come on at any time. Declan Madden, forward from Arraville Rovers and underage again next year. Robert O'Grady, defender from Palace Green, can always be depended on to perform. Jonathan Harty, forward from Oola, a great scorer in the early rounds. Tommy Quirk, forward from Bancha, a solid panel member. James Power, an all-purpose panel member from Latin Cullen. Sean Hennessy, defender from Aherlow, offers stout resistance to any forward. Damien Fogarty, defender from Golden Kilfeacle and links up regularly with the attack. And Shane O'Dwyer from Palace Green. As the school proclaims its belief from on high, the team must also line up for photographs for much promotional material. Funds are needed and transition year students conduct a flag day around the town. Good luck wishes arrive from all quarters, from politicians, from neighbouring schools, from the various GAA boards, from friends locally and further afield, all wishing us success. And from other sporting clubs in the locality. The big day, Sunday, May the 3rd, finally dawned and all arrangements swung into operation. A fleet of coaches, as on other days, left Tipperary at 9 AM, with each one bearing crowds of passionate and dedicated supporters. The convoy headed off and crossed over the River Suir at Golden. Then passed underneath the shadow of the rock in Cashel and drove over the frontier at Hurlingford and straight on for Dublin. At Croke Park, it was nice to see the Abbey adorn an All-Ireland programme. And our French supporters club turned out in force. Croke Park looked resplendent in seasonal sunshine and was full of sound. St. Louis Ballymena were first to appear to stroll around the pitch, and the Abbey then soon followed.
Do you think the Abbey can win today?
Yeah, I think the Abbey have a great chance today. We don't know much about Ballymena, as you know, so looking at them there, they don't look too big, but I think the Abbey can go all the way now.
And how do you think Damien is going to play today?
Well, I suppose he'll have an influential role as ever, but we'll see how it progresses, sure.
Thank you very much. Well, Brian, do you think the Abbey can claim their first All-Ireland today?
I'd say they can claim their first All-Ireland football. They've already got Ireland, so now all we need is a football title.
And who do you think will be the most influential player today, Brian?
I don't know, there's a few good players like Pat Duggan in defence, Don Holmes in goals, Joe Staple and Mark Hanley. There's a load of people on the team who can win or lose this game for us, but I think it'll come from a team effort, really.
How do you rate the Abbey's chances today?
Well, considering the games they've won so far, they're a very strong side, very experienced side. Number of minors from both Limerick and Tipperary. Very well coached by Mr. O'Donoghue. A lot of practice put in for the day. Conditions will suit the boys today. Fast running team. Having said that, St. Louis is there just looking at them outside in the field. They're very, very strong physical outfit. They will put the boys under pressure in the physical department. But hopefully the fact that the day is so dry and the field is so lively, it should help the Abbey in their cause today.
And today's a historic day for the Abbey. How would you rate our chances?
Oh, sure, we don't know until we start playing, but a lot will depend whether we're with the wind or against the wind in the first half. If we win the toss, we'll play against it. We've done that all the time, but the day is perfect for football.
And what do you think of St. Louis?
Well, they look to be a fine, physically strong team, but we're no slouches ourselves either.
And who will be the main person for the Abbey today, would you say?
I hope it'll be a good team effort, because that's what wins matches, a good team effort.
Okay, we're here with John Maloney now, renowned referee, who has ref many in All-Ireland in his time. John, what do you think the Abbey's prospects are in today's All-Ireland final?
Well, in an All-Ireland final, Clem, it's just 50-50, and looking at the teams as they come out, the Northern team look very strong. All their teams would be excellent footballers, and I'd say we'll have a big battle on hands here.
Do you think the large Croke Park field will suit the Abbey style of play today?
I do, yes. It suits any good footballer. It's open space, and it must suit them. It's a great occasion for them, and I really hope they do well there.
Thanks very much, John.
Okay.
Finally, the teams take to the field and pose for panel and team photographs. Now free from the preliminaries, they break up and they move into their pre-match routine. St. Louis Ballymena appear in familiar-looking jerseys and are taken through the ceremonial. The captains meet, they pose for the press photographers, meet the officials. The toss takes place. The Abbey lose the toss and will play into the canal end. The final huddle and the last minute instructions to the team, and all now seems ready for the real proceedings to begin.
Hello, and you're all very welcome here to Croke Park, Dublin. Páirc Uí Crogh kick for the All-Ireland B Football Colleges final between the men from Ballymena up in Antrim and the men from Tipperary Town. Referee today in the centre of the field, getting ready now to throw in the ball between the two teams. George Stapleton, I'll give you the line-up now, and in the Abbey team is in goal is Dan Holmes. Right corner back is Michael Cosgrove, full back is Leo Leonard, left corner is Vincent Murphy, at right half back is Damien Fogarty. The game is on. George Stapleton will go up into the centre of the field. It's won there by Paddy Logan. Paddy Logan has it, passes it out to Paul Hogan. This time Paul Hogan is on a run through the centre, passes it out to the wing forward James Dugan, but the shot is at the first score of the game. It's gone over the bar. Less than 15 seconds gone in the game, and Ballymena have gone in front. A great score there, kicked by James Dugan on the left wing. He came in. It was won well in the centre of the field by Ballymena. Attacked well and played it on and out to the wing forward James Dugan, and he put the ball over the bar. A slight breeze today blowing from Hill 16 side of the field down to the canal end. The canal in there now, and the ball is kicked out to Pat Duggan. Pat Duggan has it. Pat Duggan has the ball. Is it Pat has it? Pat's busting up the field. Strong man Pat Duggan kicks it across the field. Only as far as the half back there, Terry Heatley. Heatley out to number 9 again. Paul Hogan. Paul Hogan out now to the centre forward, Rory O'Loan. Rory O'Loan is there's a free to the Abbey. It's taken quickly. It's taken by Vinnie Murphy. Vinnie Murphy in as far as Diarmuid O'Halloran. The man from Latin passes it outside to Peter Leonard, the captain. Peter, the captain, is foul. It's a free to the Abbey. And it's a free in now to the Abbey, and I would say that Damien O'Brien will come up and kick this free from the Abbey. It's four yards outside the 21-yard line. Cusick stands side of the field. Damien O'Brien goes back. 1 minute 28 seconds gone, and Damien O'Brien with a chance for the Abbey. Here he comes. Damien O'Brien places the ball. The ball is placed here. Damien will come up to the ball. He goes, he kicks it very, very low, only as far as into the full back, and that's Martin McMullen. McMullen kicks the ball out, straight out over the line, a line ball. I would say a lot of early nerves there for both teams early on, and there was Damien O'Brien kicked the free. He never got behind it, and it's a line ball now, and it's a John Morrissey, the man in the centre of the field, kicked it. It was only as far as the Ballymena have settled, and it's the midfielder again, or it's Kevin Carey storming up the field. Kevin Carey, a ball for Don Holmes to come out after. He only comes out on, that's gone out over the line and wide. Well, they look very, very dangerous, Ballymena, so far in the game, and they've kicked their 1 point so far after 2 minutes, 19 minutes gone in the game. 1 point to Ballymena, no score to the Abbey. Don Holmes first kick out of the game on the small square, placing the ball, moves back behind the goal. He's down the Hill 16, is at his back, and the sun, the breeze is going with the Abbey in this first half. Well, that's the way it would go, it would presume to be. Here comes Don, kicks the ball only as far as Pat Duggan. Pat Duggan is beaten, breaks it down to the 15 there now, and that's Chris McCall. McCall is moving across the field. There's men calling for it outside. He still gets it. He passes it out to James Dugan. Dugan again. No, it's the centre forward, Rory O'Loan. Kicks it in. I'd say Holmes will be out to this one. Don Holmes out to Michael Cosgrove. The hand pass out to Michael Cosgrove. Places it down in front of Damien. The man hasn't got it in the hand yet. He has it now. He dodges inside one. The Damo is away. He finds the Gibber. The Gibber is out after. Does make it hunger on the Gibber, and it's now to the number Paddy Logan for the captain of the team. Paddy Logan has it, and that's a free in now to Ballymena, and they're moving very quick, and that's out to number 10, James Dugan. Dugan out to the wing centre forward, Rory O'Loan with the shot. It's got over the bar. 2 points to no score, and it's very, very hard so far to see a score from Rory O'Loan. Rory O'Loan kicks the ball over the bar. 2 points to Ballymena, and no score yet to the Abbey. Definitely the both teams are fired up for it. Ballymena certainly look very dangerous on the half-back line up there now. It's Dan Holmes out to the 21-yard line. Great support below. They're all singing below, both teams from Ballymena and the Abbey CBS. Dan Holmes out this side of the field. O'Grady will be beaten this time. George Stapleton rises. The man that is up again, plays it to Robert O'Grady. O'Grady is fouled. Robbie O'Grady, the man from Palace Green, has it in the hand. Decides to take the ball now. Only kicks it into the full back there, and that's Martin McMullen. McMullen is dispossessed by Damien O'Brien. The man is surrounded by 3. He goes inside 1. He kicks the ball from the left-hand side. That's a magnificent score. I'll tell you one thing, anyone would be proud of that score in Croke Park. Damien O'Brien kicks another ball over the bar. He was on the 45-yard line, got the ball, moved inside, turned on the right and kicked it over the bar. It's the turn of Matthew Kerr. Matthew Kerr comes out to the 21-yard line. Kerr has it. Matthew Kerr is on the 21-yard line now. And he's going to come out with the kick for Ballymena. A good kick into the centre. Well won again by number 8, Paddy Logan, the captain. Paddy's on the ground. Paddy has not been fouled. It's well played by the Gibber. He's away. The Gibber has it. He lost it now and he's going to win himself the throw, the Gibber. Damien Fogarty, the number 5 from Golden Kilfeacle, is going to take the line ball, drives the big high ball up well above the Cusick stand. It falls down. Who's in there? Was there a foul on Niall O'Shea? Niall loses the ball. Number 7, Derry Heatley. Derry Heatley comes away with the ball. Hello, this is David here in Tipmid West. This is David Burns here from Crow Park. Yeah. I'm going. Yeah. Okay. Each. Yeah. The game now on, and it's the centre fielder and the centre of the field. Here we are now in Crow Park, 2 points apiece to the men from the Abbey and Ballymena. 6 minutes 43 seconds gone in the game. It's a free to Ballymena right on the 45-metre line. The referee places the ball. It's the number 8 that goes out now. It's Paddy Logan. Paddy Logan, the captain of the team, has the ball in the hand. Will Paddy Logan kick this one? He moves back well outside the 45-metre line, and Paddy has it in the hand. Taking a long time about this one. Maybe Paddy will put this one over the bar or drop it in around the house. Here he goes, Paddy Logan with a big high kick, and I would say it's dropping it around the square. The ball is dropped in, it's broken down, and there's the man Damien Fogarty. He kicks it out, the Gibber is on the race, the Gibber Hanley, Mark Hanley, he doesn't, his man beats him to this one. The ball is played inside now again, and this is Damien Fogarty, is it down over the ball? Damien Fogarty busting his way out, and Damien is fouled. The man from Gold, and Damien Fogarty is fouled, and Pat Duggan has the ball in the hand. Places the ball down to Josh Stapleton. Josh Stapleton dogs and goes inside his midfielder, places the ball down to, that was meant for Peter Leonard. Peter is on a run, the captain. Peter kicks the ball and it went out over the line. Peter kicked that ball and fell as he was kicking it, and it's a line ball to Ballymena, and it's going to be taken there by Cathal McMullen. McMullen kicks the ball, only as far as just Stapleton in the centre field. He's moving now, Stapleton kicks the ball to the Gibber. The man loves a big field. He has it, he's got inside one. Beautiful pass outside there now, is it to Pat Duggan. Duggan plays it out to the man from Latin Diarmid O'Halloran. Halloran has it, places inside in front to Peter Leonard, the captain now. The captain has a shot and it's gone out over the line and wide. The first wide of the game for the Abbey, and the score reads Ballymena 2 points, the Abbey CBS Tipperary 2 points. The sides are level with 8 minutes gone in the game. Another chance now for Matthew Kerr, the man from Ballymena, with the kick out from the small square. The cheering below us here is brilliant. The support for both teams is excellent. The kick out goes into the centre of the field. Morrissey goes up. Morrissey doesn't win it. The midfielder wins it, and that's Paul O'Hagan. O'Hagan moves down this side of the field, places it into the centre forward as he pushed in the back. Great defending by Pat Duggan. It's picked up again now, and it's out to Rory O'Lone. Rory O'Lone goes inside, and this is into Garrett McLean. A chance of a goal here. There's going to be a definite goal line. It's slatted over the bar. Dan Holmes, he didn't get it. He was blocked as he kicked the ball, and Dan saved it. It's kicked out this side of the field, and Damo is there again. Damien O'Brien. I see Pat Duggan making strides up along the field, but O'Brien is on a run. He's moved from his own 45 to the opposite 45. This is tremendous play. He turns inside. The captain, Peter, looks for it. Peter takes 3 men out of the game with that little sidestep. Kicks the ball across into the big man, Jonathan Harty. Harty controls it, one-handed, out to Damien O'Brien again. O'Brien turns inside, right foot, kicks it only in as far as Martin McMullen. McMullen comes out, kicks it out as far as Philomena. Out to Martin McMullen. McMullen kicks it out this side of the field, and it's in there again as Vinnie Murphy. Is it, or no, is it Robert O'Grady that's in there? The referee said there's a man down for the Abbey. There's a player down for the Abbey at the moment. Now is it Damien O'Brien? Did Damien get a belt or anything like that? He rises to his knees again, Damien. The referee has that ball in the hand, and I'd say he'll give a throw in. There certainly isn't much between these two teams on a day like this All-Ireland final day. The sun shines down in Croke Park. Ger Stapleton rises, the big man, out as far as the gibber. He won it with pure heart. He has it again. He's moving. He's been pulled. He's fouled. When he gets a run, he's dangerous. He passes it to Peter. Referee said it was taken too quickly for my liking. So the ball will have to be put back again there now, and it's Ger Stapleton that's going to take this one. The man is noted for taking frees from this distance out of the field. He kicks the ball across to Peter Leonard. To Peter, the man from Marlow. Peter, son of Lionel, kicks it in now to Diarmuid O'Halloran. Holly can't get it up the first time, has it the second time. Out to Niall O'Shea. O'Shea is on a run. He's moving through Niall O'Shea. It's over the bar. 3 points to the Abbey CBS to Tipperary and 2 points to Ballymena. This is a great start. It's very, very warm here in Croke Park, and it's 3 points to 2. Scored that time by Niall O'Shea. He got the ball. The man from Galtee Rovers got it on the 45, made a bust in and kicked it with his right foot over the bar. 3 points to 2. I see Tom O'Donoghue moving up along the sideline at the far side, boosting on his drums. Morrissey goes up this time. No, to Stapleton. None of them win it cleanly. It's broken. Paddy Logan has it now. Paddy Logan, the big strong midfielder. Paddy is fouled. Claimed to be fouled. George says, I didn't foul him, referee. The referee says, I'll have none of it. There's definitely a push on Leo. Leo was definitely pushed there. Well played, Michael Cosgrove. Is it or Vinnie? Vinnie Murphy has it. Leo was definitely pushed there. The referee was a small little bit behind play. It's a free now to Vinnie Murphy, the man from Galtee Rovers as well. He's been told now, Vinnie is told to go back there, well, just outside inside the 14-yard line. Places the ball in front, only gives it away to a Ballymena man. Well defended by the Abbey. The 14 here now is Martin McCary. He's going through for the goal. Well saved on Holmes. He's a man again. He's done it. It's passed out the field. Jory Stapleton. Jory's beaten again in the centre of the field. That's gone out of the Ballymena man. It's going to be a line ball now to Jory Stapleton. We'll get a time for the breather. 11 minutes, 53 seconds gone. Very out in the 22-yard line. Leo Leonard fullback, Vinnie Murphy at the other corner back, at right wing back is Damien Fogarty, Pat Duggan is at centre, Robert O'Grady at the other, John Morrissey and Ger Stapleton are the centre fielders, Damien O'Brien, Niall O'Shea and Mark Hanley are the other as the half forward line, and the full forward line is Diarmuid O'Halloran, Jonathan Hartley and Peter Leonard. The referee blows up the whistle. It's a free to Ballymena right on the 45-metre line. We will get an idea who the man is going to be taking the frees for the afternoon. 14 minutes nearly gone in the game and the sides are level. This game will be tight, and Paddy Logan, the man from Sean Steesons, the captain of the team, places just maybe a yard inside the 45. Has it now. The referee, he blows his whistle. He says, Paddy, whenever you're ready. Paddy is at straight in front of the post. The quick little kick, and the referee said you were not 10 metres, and the men protest from Ballymena. They protested that one, and now Mikey Cosgrove comes out. No, it was the Bomber Morrissey. The Bomber Morrissey, known as John Morrissey. And now is it who has it? Pat Duggan, the centre half-back, the man that's on the Tipperary County minor team. He's going to find Diarmuid O'Halloran with this one. Diarmuid O'Halloran goes up, it's a line ball to Ballymena, the linesman said. And it's going to be taken by Thomas Neeson. Thomas Neeson has the ball in his hand, and the referee says, Thomas, you have to move back. Thomas Neeson kicks the ball into the middle of the field to Paul O'Hagan. Paul O'Hagan, no, it's to the centre forward, Rory O'Lone. O'Lone is moving very strong. Now it's out to number 9, Paul O'Hagan. Hagan has dispossessed the ball. He's losing the ball. He's protesting to the referee. Diaby says, oh, Diaby don't mind. Jamie O'Brien came out a few extra yards with the ball there, and Pat Duggan has the ball in the hand. Kicks the ball as far as John Morrissey. Morrissey has it. John is moving. The bomber